everybody, in this discussion thread we're going to take a look at the Internet Protocol, specifically versions 4 and version 6 of the protocol, and we're going to compare how the Internet Protocol addresses differ. So the Internet Protocol is essentially the protocol that's going to work at the networking level, and so it's going to be responsible for getting messages from one place to another and all the hops in between. And so to do that, every device, every computer out on the internet has a unique address called an IP address. And so when we look at Internet Protocol version 4, the IP addresses were one length, and they got longer when we got to version 6. You're going to tell me about that in the discussion thread, how they changed, why they changed, how many different computers IP4 addresses could address versus how many computers IP version 6 could address. And the addresses are actually broken up in different ways that allow them to access a larger number of devices than you just could with a 32-bit number, for example. And so you're going to talk about the addresses, you're going to talk about the differences in the protocol. What I'm interested in is, on the internet, how does it know which version you're using? So if I'm using version 4 and you're using version 6, and you've got version 6 address, what actually happens? And so how are some of those issues resolved, or are they resolved? Are they compatible? And you're also going to talk about private IP addresses, and what would those be versus public IP addresses. So I look forward to your responses, and I will see you in the threads.